Namaste. Welcome in NIOS video program. Today we are going to learn lesson 1 from science book, secondary level. The name of the lesson is Measurement in Science and Technology. As you can see in PPT, let's discuss how our ancestors make measurements. In video, you will learn this. First, we are going to study difficult words. Let's begin with vocabulary. Handspan. The distance between the tip of the thumb and the tip of the little finger when hand is fully stretched out. That is called handspan. Cubit. Length of an arm. That is known as cubit. Digit. Width of a single finger is known as digit. Foot. Length of a foot. Tools. Different tools for measuring different things around us. For example, we measure fever from thermometer, we measure BP from BP machine. There are different kinds of tools for measuring different things. That is called tools. Fathom. Distance between the end of the hands of a Anglo-Saxon farmer when his arms are fully stretched out, known as fathom. Pace. Pace are the footsteps. 1000 pace is equal to 1 mile. Measurement. You all have experienced this. We measure clothes. In home, you see we measure different things on regular basis. Overlapping. We can see the image in next slide. Not overlapping. Let's see. how things are not overlapping on one another. They are situated alone. Height. Height of a particular thing. For example, a boy and chair, etc. Length. Measuring length of anything. As you can see the image, it starts from 0 and end at 6. Breadth. Breadth is same as length, but it is different in meaning. Breadth is the height. Till now, we have understood the new words. Now, let's do one activity. This is an activity from Lesson 1. Activity 1.1. Can you check the accuracy of the measurement using parts of your body as a unit? Let's see. This activity can be performed in a group of 4 or 5 persons. First, make a table as shown here. In first column, there is serial number. In second column, name of the person. And in last column, length of the door in hand span and digit. Now, after making this table, write name of the person in the table. And then measure the length of the door using hand span and in digit. as the unit of measurement and record your observation in the same table. You can use yours and your friends too. Example, your table. We have put some examples from column 1 to 5. There are name of a person and length of their hand span and digit. As you can see, there is no similar answer. You can do this activity with any other objects as well. Think yourself, is it correct to use body part for different measurement? Do we get accurate measure using the body parts? What do you think? You can easily understand that using body part for taking measurement is not the accurate way. Therefore, the need for standard unit arises. In the previous activity, results of the measurements vary from person to person because size of the body parts which we took as unit is different for different person. For example, the unit like a cubit or a foot would depend on the person making measurement. This created problem in trade between different countries. And obviously in the day-to-day transactions. In order to overcome the limitations of body parts, as units and to bring about the uniformity in the measurement system, the need for exact measurement was felt. For this, a standard of measurement had to be developed which is acceptable to everybody. First time, the problem of measuring lengths accurately was first solved by the Egyptians as far back as in 3000 BC. It was done by defining the standard cubit it was defined to be equal to the distance between the elbow and the tip of the middle finger of the pharaoh ruling Egypt at that time. Measuring sticks of length exactly equal to that of standard cubit were made. In this way, they made sure that the cubit was the same length all over Egypt. Similar efforts were made by other rulers also. For example, the British King Henry 1100 to 1137 decreed that a yard would exactly be equal to the distance from the top of his nose to the end of his thumb on outstretched arm. Image of British King Henry can be seen on the next slide. British King Henry 1100 to 1137. Queen Elizabeth declared a mile to be exactly equal to 8 furlongs. Queen Elizabeth I, a furlong was the distance a pair of oxen could plug in a field without stopping to rest. It was found to be 220 yards. These standards proved to be useful but were short-lived, as once a given ruler went out of power or died, the system was not followed and a New Year system came into being. Further, since different countries and different provinces in a given country were governed by different rulers, they followed different system of units. As a consequence, by the 1800, a large number of units for mass, length, area and volume came to be in widespread use. Let us now learn about the system of units followed in India in different historical periods. India measurement system evolved with time as given below. First, in ancient period. Second, in Middle East period. And last, in British period. Let's learn linear measurement. What is linear measurement? Let's learn what it is and how to measure. What is linear measurement anyway? Linear measurement is the measurement of length along a continuous line or curve, or finding out how long something is. Length is the measurement attribute that describes a continuous distance from end to end, or how long something is. A unit of length is the object or unit we use to measure the length. Now, time for break. Let's take a break.
प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने,
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम
अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो,
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो,
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का पैगाम खुला सबकी खातिर।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, स्वयं बने, हम
Welcome back, learners. Before we have stopped in between of linear measurement, let's continue. There are standard unit of measurement and non-standard units of measurements too. Standard units are those who are accepted by all, and non-standard units are those who are accepted by some of the people. Standard units of measurement. Things like ruler or measuring tape. These are the standard units of measurement. It is accepted universally. Non-standard units. Any of the fun things you see here. Button, U-clip, balls, U-pin, safety pins, toffee, etc. Anything which you can think. These are non-standard units of measurement. It is not accepted by all. There are some rules we need to know in order to measure with non-standard units. First, pay close attention to the start and end of the object you want to measure. For example, as you see a box of cubes, we have to measure it from start to end. As you can see in picture, the start is of yellow and the end of is red. I have to start at one end and go to the other end. It wouldn't make sense for me to stop in the middle or to go past the end. Here's another rule to remember. Second, be precise. That means you want to get as close as possible to the correct measurement. All of your units must be the same size. As you can see in the picture, there are 4 balls. This stack of cube is about 4 purple counter long. That is as precise I can be while I am using these purple counters. One more would be too many. Here's the next rule to remember. Be sure your units line up straight instead of crooked. Crooked units will not give you a precise measurement. As you can see, this is a row of paper clip is crooked. It does not give us a precise measurement. Let's see what happens when we make them straight. Here's another rule to remember. Lay your unit of measurements end to end so that they do not have any gap between them. Gaps won't allow you to be precise. This row of paper clips have several gaps, so we can't get a precise measurement. Let's see what happens when we remove the gaps. Here's the last rule to remember. Lay your unit of measurement end to end so that they do not overlap each other. Our number of units would be off, so our answer would not be precise. This row of safety pins has lot of overlapping. Let's see what happens when we lay them correctly end to end. Let's revise the rule for measurement. First, pay attention to the start and end point. Second, be as precise as you can and make sure your units are all the same size. Third, keep it straight instead of crooked. Fourth, don't allow gaps between your units. Fifth, make sure your unit do not overlap. Way to go! You learned all the rules of linear measurement. Now, let's go practice. Till now, we have understood the ancient method which were used for measurement. Also, we understood the linear measurement. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
हो गया।